gol diretteki.
To the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 for you. Won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use.
Boa noite, galera. E aí, Pedro, beleza? Como é que tá as coisas, mano? Tá jogando eFootball ou tá parado? Vamos começar mais uma live, né, de eFootball, né, na segunda-feira aí, tentando subir pra primeira divisão, não é isso? Vocês estão me ouvindo? O meu áudio tá indo bom aí pra vocês? Vamos que vamos pra cima. Jogar umas partidinhas aqui, né? Vamos que vamos pra liga, pessoal. E aí, meu amor? Ficou legal? Obrigado pelo like. Aqui, ó. Vamos que vamos. Pessoal, se puder deixar aquele like, viu? Quem não é ainda inscrito, se inscrever no nosso canal, vai ajudar bastante, tá bom? Vamos para o primeiro jogo aqui, né? Na Liga eFootball. Vamos ver aqui no que vai dar.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Cannavaro. And that could set him on his way. Goes down, but nothing given. Bale. Cannavaro. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cruyff. And it's Bale. And it's Seedorf. That's Cannavaro. Oh, good spread. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's onto this. There's the shot!
Golaço do
Wonderful
Robozão.
goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already. Iniesta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. Bale! Oh, the ball's come loose. It's Neymar!
Que bola, mano. Que bola.
Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Seedorf. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ele ali tem um giro 360 e bate pro gol. Lembrando, pessoal, quem ainda não sabe fazer esse drible, eu gravei um vídeo recente ensinando como fazer o drible, né?
And here's Bale. Cannavaro. Oh, super find. Foot in. Seedorf. Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this is a... And Seedorf! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's Iniesta. Played out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. He's away! Mbappe! It's hit the upright. That looks a good cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Cruyff. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Seedorf. Very nicely done. Yeah.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. That looks a good ball through. Neymar passed it in a wide position. He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, a glitch with a rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Milan are looking to break at pace. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here. Ibrahimovic had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
There will be one
He's found a terrific header. He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
On the field, number 14, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 23.
And the second half gets underway. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Bale. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger will...
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's gone backward here. Seedorf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have...
He's tried one!
Milan really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Cannavaro, Seedorf.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, terrible mistake. Bergomi. Nesta. Here's Cannavaro.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Iniesta. Great vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing. But that was entirely avoidable. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Iniesta. Now there's a fine ball. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And for a moment you felt that was going... Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
On the field, number 10, Bale. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 8,
It's a decent clearance.
Number 20,
And now a sudden chance to counter.
coming on the field. Number 13,
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Number 1,
Split-second
Number
reaction.
9,
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
targets.
Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ronaldo could try cutting inside here.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Gerrard. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi looking to run onto it. Goes for goal! Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Gerrard. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is a jarring tackle. That could spell trouble. Played into space. Great ball if he can get there. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. Cantona plays it short. He's having a shot! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Gerrard. Gerrard! He'll be quick to recover this. He's having a go! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Today, please watch the screen for train departure
So what do you
times
take
from
away
all
from it all,
local
Jim?
major stations.
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Vamos para mais uma. Vou ver a coreografia de estádio aqui. Não, pegou o Mengão. Vamos que vamos.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. Well, I have a feeling that Shinji Kagawa will be key today, Peter.
He should feel good about himself as well. Fabulous applause as he came out of the tunnel. Mind you, great expectations as well.
Well, he's very good both on and off the ball, so he'll be constantly looking for space in and around the area to find a telling pass or two, or making those intelligent runs to get on the end of things.
And he's proved over the course of his career he can do all of those things and a whole lot more. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That was good alertness. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Great vision. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Engages and forces him off the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Ronaldinho. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gives it back. Looking for the run. And the chance, surely! That's fallen kindly here. Goal! Flamingo! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
He's having a go!
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just made...
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Milan with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Can he get it through?
Que bola pro Leonel Messi!
Goal! Milan truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager trying to shot.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Que pancada do...
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar touches it back. Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Back into the middle. Played out wide. Otto. Cristiano Ronaldo. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. And this is Kagawa. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Valeu pelo like, tá jogando.
Flamengo with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. All the way back. And it's Otto. No, it's come to nothing. And this is Kagawa. It's Kagawa! He scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Big header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pedri, spread it left. Ball looks a good one. Iniesta. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And there's the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Cara, eu tento direto, mas é porque fica muito perto.
Milan get the second half going.
Pra ter a visão do campo, sabe?
Kagawa. Stojkovic. Now it's Hazard. Looking for an option, chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into space out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Great shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Conte. And this is Neymar. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That will be a throw-in.
Às vezes eu jogo bem.
Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Entrou, que golaço, mano.
No mistake.
Que golaço, olha só esse brilho.
And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
Se deixar o replay.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
Iniesta.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Conte. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good play on the left-hand side here. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Serginho elects header! In he goes again! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Cute ball, now how can he reach it? And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, not quite.
Flamengo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's intervened well there. And it's Iniesta. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he shoots! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Shot could be on. Stojkovic. And that interception was...
Mas foi boa, foi boa.
And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my
Fala aí,
opinion.
mano, jogão, viu, mano?
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Valeu aí, parceiro. Se puder deixar o like, viu? Se inscrever no canal. Boa jogatina aí, você joga muito, cara. Hoje tá só empate aqui. Vamos que vamos. Milan. Tenho que mexer muito não, o time é esse. Vamos que vamos, pessoal. Quem puder se inscrever, deixar o like, viu? Vai ajudar demais. Essa vai ser empate também, essa.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game.
Ibrahimovic! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
somewhat off target. And it's Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ibrahimovic surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Yeah, and they get him away. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a good chance.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. Here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment. And the shots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
He's got full! Oh, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Ruben Neves. Foot in. Iniesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He takes a shot! It's Ramos, who's going to get there? Oh, it's been caught napping. Nice control. Wow. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. Messi. Hullet. Ruben Neves. And it's slung out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shoots! He scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We have got ourselves a game here.
We have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Yamal. That had been cut short. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Now it's Ronaldinho. Marquinhos. Yamal. And this is Hullet. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, just skips past his man. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ronaldinho. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Scalia. And it's Ruben Neves. It's a sharp little ball here. In towards the back, climbs up! Oh, it's hit the post! And the ball is out of play. 5 minutes till the break. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Dijk. Will play for Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space out wide. He is just... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he plays one through. Puskas! And it's half-time here. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maldini. Ruben Neves. Good purposeful running this. And this is push and Puskas! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. Lam kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely worked. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Iniesta, who does have an assist to his name. Scalia. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. So what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in.
We will ask
Ibrahimovic! No mistake! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that's changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Neymar. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
In with the challenge.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Milan looking to pass their way through. Neymar. Oh, strongly challenged there. It's been shipped out wide. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. He's found the way through, and he's got his cross in. Maldini deals with that comfortably. And they can counter here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there. Looking for the run. Neymar. Rijkaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Nice interception, well timed.
That looks a decent ball. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Quase, mano.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And Kvaratskhelia out to the right. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. Ruben Neves. And this is Neymar. So much time and space here. Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Well
recupero.
seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Good ball, good take. Neymar ploughing through the middle. And that is as far as it goes. Milan are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Ibrahimovic doing what he does best, just running the show. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Alguém viu essas 3.000? Dá tempo, será, chegar para a primeira?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic...
Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kaka. Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Lam defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Kaka. Oh, well played. Yeah. Spread out to the left.
Such good technique.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Neymar. And he was quick to react. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now he's got space here. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Iniesta. Milan are looking to break at pace. Great vision. He won't be happy with that one. And that's gone route one. Sao Paulo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving ball away like that is usually punished.
Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta, that's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's gone looking for safety. And the shot's on here. It's Ronaldinho! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Almost half an hour in now. Iniesta. Mbappe. Ljungberg. Aims beyond the defence. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Vieira. Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. Kaká. Van der Vaart. Neymar gets into some space. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely aimed pass. He has a look up. Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going to go a long way. Belletti. Ljungberg. Floated through. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Sao Paulo really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over. And it's not a good sign.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Ronaldinho. And that's gone loose. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kaká. Spread it left. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. Short changes him with that pass. Cross, he gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Well, that's wonderful alertness. And the half-time whistle goes. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Certainly simmered along nicely second half gets underway.
Well, it's a bit tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some quick flow in football.
And that's aimed into the middle. Ronaldinho. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And it's Iniesta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He had a chance to offload that left.
He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cristiano Ronaldo knocks it into space. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He's found a way through. Mbappe threads one in. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Belletti. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan are still that goal to the good.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's been drilled in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ronaldo has it in a wide position. Belletti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oi.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is a brilliant interception. And nicely intercepted. And here's Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gears here. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries to pass it through.
Sao Paulo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aimed in towards the centre. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. A
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every...
It's Van Basten! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Ljungberg. No, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out to the left it goes. Looking to play him in. We are into stoppage time. Ljungberg. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. And he's straight offside. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result.
Vai ajudar a fortalecer aqui nosso trabalho. Compra as moedinhas. Só é 10 moedas aí. Todos esses pratos parece que é só 10 moedas. 5 pontos, mano. Vamos que vamos. Puder deixar o like, viu? Vamos subir nosso like aí, galera. Para ajudar o YouTube a recomendar aí nosso... Quem curte futebol, né? Nossa comunidade aí. Caraca, meu velho, não soltava.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. What colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, started...
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And another try! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Courtois claims comfortable. Santos are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass. That's been intercepted. Dida punts it up field. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ferran Torres. Distributed tidily. And here's Messi. Iniesta. Now it's Ibrahim. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their second corner now. And it's Ronaldinho. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well measured. He's shifting through Batistuta! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And here's Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. And that makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Now he's got space here. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Now that's whole scene too. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now he's off and running.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Batistuta. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Iniesta. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's heaved away. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Chips it through. Now it's Ferran Torres. Van Dijk. Nicely spread. For Iniesta. It's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Alexander-Arnold clears. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And the return pass. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. And the counter is on.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Maldini. Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a sharp pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ronaldinho! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. This is Ibrahimovic. Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Milan ended that first half in such...
Ajustando aqui a câmera para ver melhor.
So off we go once more.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's found a way through. Good ball, good take. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's very neat. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here it is, crossed in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Santos clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, super find. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Iniesta. Oh, that's well spotted. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. He's on it. Big header! He scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goal, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Ferran Torres looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
In with the challenge. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Gets good distance on it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Chips it through. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Aos 30 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa
Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Aos 30 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command.
He's gone for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Great vision. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi! Will be quick to recover this. And this is Ronaldo. And he's following up! Oh, good ball! And Dijk getting this one clear.
substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 18, camisa 14, camisa 9, deixando o campo para a
It's a poor
entrada
throw
de
that, picked off with
camisa
relative
21,
ease.
camisa 10, camisa 20.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And they've got rid. Messi. Ronaldinho. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
It's Ibrahimovic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He will be livid with himself. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. It's Ronaldinho. And this is Bergkamp. Vieira. Iniesta. Ibrahimovic. Alexander-Arnold. Bergkamp is in a really good position out wide.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Iniesta.
acréscimo.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Iniesta. And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
he read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
And
risks.
that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Atenção, proprietário do carro azul.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Muito bom. Tentar mais um aqui.
What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. And the shot! And one more try! Superb goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Goes down, but nothing given. He's picked his way through. Stojkovic. Conte.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's just beyond his reach. Ibrahimovic. Bastoni does well to get it back. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Serginho. Threads one in. Eto'o. Takes aim and crosses. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Yeah, he is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having...
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's going for goal! He's got to be quick to recover this. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Nice, just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And Dijk cuts it out. Yeah. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Has a look and plays it forward. Batistuta. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Ibrahimovic. That is a brilliant interception. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. Iniesta. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Iniesta with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
There's the shot! It's a goal! Botafogo back on level terms! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Ibrahimovic, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Eto'o. Conte. That has not gone well. Iniesta. Eto'o. Iniesta. That's the throw. Well read, nice interception. And it's Stojkovic. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi has it out wide and in space. Shot, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet the keeper's very relieved.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Always onto this. He has found the way through. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Yeah. Iniesta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Stojkovic is looking wide, and here's the chance to counter. Iniesta. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk. Here's Vieira, played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ronaldo gets into a good position. That is a crunching tackle. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Here it is. He's got two. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And this is Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! No, he's not going to get any further than that. Iniesta. Just about up to the hour now. Lovely, now then. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Now it's Eto. Yeah. And it's been played through. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Cannavaro. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with.
Got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Ronaldinho. Shot could be on. Oh, a bust challenge. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Maldini, the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the shot's on here. Conte. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Serginho. Now it's Kante. And this is Batistuta. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Nice sequence of passes, this. That has been slung wide. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Dunk did well to stay calm there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Ibrahimovic!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Ele tem que chegar a 1.700. que vamos. Começar mais um. Vai ter logo bala. Vai esperar. Tem que marcar o peladinho. Pessoal, vamos subir o like aí, pessoal. Se puder deixar o joinha.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. As you can see, we've already started here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And it's Lam. Lam. Oh, nice touch. And this is Drogba. Spread out to the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Pele has it out wide and in space. Now who's going to be first to this? With Batistuta. Out to the left it goes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to gift it back. Ferdinand. Oh, can he get onto this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Maldini. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. That was good alertness. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And Bike gets across to intercept that. And it's Iniesta. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Drogba. Lahm. Drogba. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bahia with the corner. There first. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Iniesta. Iniesta looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Lahm, Drogba. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, third corner of the game. Threads one in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of the defence. And this is Ronaldinho. Bullish header! That has been knocked clear. And it's Iniesta. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pelé. Vieira. Over to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Ferdinand producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa 9.
So off we go
Vai
once
ser
more.
substituído pelo jogador
Both sides
camisa
defensively robust up to
90.
now. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's an imaginative pass. Suarez looking to run onto it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a promising position. Oh, this looks sharp. Pele. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lam. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's gone loose. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ambitious ball here. Lam makes the interception. He's looking wide. Lam. Bahia do have a chance to counter here. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Casillas punts it upfield. And this is Drogba. Iniesta. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a really well-measured ball. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substituição no time do Bahia.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7, camisa 99.
And that has been cleared. Iniesta. And here's Ronaldinho. Bahia are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho is standing over this one, and a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lam. Van Basten is herring after that one.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for it.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bahia get their fourth corner. Reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Opts for safety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he was quick to react.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Substituição em andamento.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Bullet getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Delivers the ball. A header! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. If the defence let themselves down by not picking him up, I think the boss won't be amused.
Bahia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Lan is wide and looking to get onto this.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Pullet. Played out to the left flank.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Xavi
acréscimo.
Alonso into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And this is Luis Suarez. There's the header! That's another chance! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players.
Vamos ver aqui a recompensa agora. Termina mais aí. E é isso, pessoal. Obrigado quem compareceu aí na live, viu? Quem não foi inscrito, se inscreve, deixa o like, né? E depois a gente volta com mais live de eFootball, beleza? Tamo junto, pessoal. Valeu, todos tenham uma ótima noite aí, um bom descanso, beleza? Valeu, pessoal.
Cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light